It's Sunday, July 5th, and I want to pop in here and talk about Independence Day a little bit. So that was yesterday, the 250th birthday of the United States, and I will tell you, I was feeling collectively a lot of people's sorrow and anger, and be that as it may, today I want to talk to you about the word sovereignty, to be a sovereign being. Because that's what happened in the United States. You know, we became sovereign from the Empire of Britain, and now we are here 250 years later doing the best we can with what we have. I don't want to pull a tarot card about this idea, and I don't want to see what tarot has to say. I'm not going to pull a card. When it comes to the idea of sovereignty, one card in tarot comes to me. Now, this is the Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles, they're the earth element. They talk about ore and money and wheat and, our body. But I want to tell you something really important about the woman that you might see in this card. So this is the card of the Virgin. Before that word was co-opted by the patriarchy to mean sexual purity, the word virgin actually meant a woman whole unto herself. In Greek mythology, you could think of Artemis, the huntress. No husband, no consort. She was whole unto herself. Now let's talk about being a sovereign person. Whether you like it or not, as soon as you're born into this world, you are set up to fail. At the age of 2, you start to be programmed and conditioned by everything that you're exposed to. Whether you like it or not, your parents have an effect on you. Your schooling has an effect on you. Your religions, your politics, anything that you watch on TV, God damn it, the commercials have an effect on you. Now, to be a sovereign being is to figure out how all of those influences impacted us so we could walk away from them, so we could be free of them. Something that breaks my heart. It is insidious, the amount of advertising that we get handed. And it's insidious how much we're all taught that being a little fluffy or being overweight or not being a size 2 is horrendous. I mean, there are probably more people in this world that have eating disorders and disordered eating than don't. There are so many people in this world who have disgust and hatred for their physical body. But nobody in the world is born into this world disliking their body. And what breaks my heart is this idea. How many women, and some men, have lived long, fruitful, beautiful lives, get taught to hate their body, get taught by the culture of maybe she's born with it, maybe it's Maybelline, get taught by movies and Hollywood that there is this ideal that they have to meet. And if they don't, they're a failure or they're gross or what have you. How many people, women and men both, live lives of self-hatred and then they die and they go through their life review, they look at their life, they experience everything, and they realize that they were beautiful. How many people die, look back on themselves and go, I spent so much time hating this, trying to fix this, when I was beautiful. But I didn't understand advertising. I didn't understand the impact of capitalistic propaganda. Now, that's just one slice of the pie. How many of us are poisoned? How many of us are taught to hate ourselves? How many of us are taught through shitty religions that we are fallen and that we have to clamor for the grace of God, that we're going to go to hell? I mean, there is so much bullshit out there. And I think the spiritual path is trying to figure out what happened to us along the way so we can get to the beauty of our spirit while we're here. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, she is the Virgin. She is at home in her body. She doesn't hate her body. She's at home in her mind and her spirit. She's like Cher. Like Sonny and Cher. This is Cher. In an imbalanced way, they can become a diva, but that's a little bit too overconfident. It's a little bit too conceited. But in the ideal form, the Virgin is the person who is whole unto herself. She doesn't need the approval of friends or partners. She knows her worth. She knows what she's made of. And there's one detail in this card that I want to bring your attention to. The snail. A little snail right at her feet. Nobody's born into the world this. It takes a while. It takes self-reflection. It takes work. But I'll tell you what, when we live a life where we start to show up for ourselves in the way we show up for our kids or our friends or our loved ones, life changes. Think about how you might not like your body. Think about what you would tell a friend or a sister or a child if they felt the same way. You have access to that part of you. And if you find it and you reject all your programming, your conditioning, your trauma, your pain, you become a sovereign being. It's a pretty good life. And it's a life that we all deserve. So be mindful of the programming. Be mindful of a lot of the things in this world that are set up to make you fail. Hate yourself. Spend a life of spending money on makeup and hair and clothes and all of that stuff to become the thing you already are. Because if you don't know this, and if people haven't told you this enough, you're beautiful and perfect, just like you are. How do I know that? Because I'm pretty sure that's what you would tell your kid or your loved ones. And if they deserve to hear that message, so don't you. All my love to you. Take care of yourself in this wild, strange world. You can find me, my readings, my podcasts, books, all that good jazz on my website at joshsimons.com.